Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome you to County Court at Law Number 2. My name is Judge Terrence Holmes. I'm the presiding judge here in County Court at Law Number 2. This morning, we have an arraignment docket. An announcement docket. When I call your name, please come forward with your attorney. If your attorney is not here, we'll wait for your attorney to arrive because your attorney may be in another court handling another matter. If you are not represented by an attorney, when I call your name, please come forward by yourself. First case is Ty DeMarcus Thompson. Mr. Thompson, your full name is Ty DeMarcus Thompson?
Yes, sir.
Thompson, you have gum in your mouth? Okay, you need to put it in that trash can to your right. Now, how are you doing, Mr. Thompson?
I'm doing good. Yes,
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking, Mr. Thompson. You're represented in your case by your attorney, Attorney James Macon. Attorney Macon, how are you doing?
I'm here, Your Honor. It's Friday, Your Honor.
Okay,
It's a nice day.
that's good.
My wife comes back to town tomorrow.
Oh, okay,
So my week of bachelorhood is coming to an end.
okay,
I'll have to go home and clean the house tonight.
okay. Now, state is represented in this case by Attorney Andrew Hubel. Attorney Hubel, how are you doing?
Doing well, Judge. Thank you.
That's good. Now, Mr. Macon, what is your announcement in Mr. Thompson's
Your
case?
Honor, if I could have 30 days, there'd been a kind of screw up and the discovery wasn't released to me. But I have what I think is a good offer and probably will dispose of the case in 30 days.
Okay.
Okay.
Could you give us a reset date?
August 20th.
Okay, this case will be reset to August 20th, 2025. Mr. Thompson, you'll get your reset from our court coordinator. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day.
All right, thank you.
And Mr. Macon,
That's all I have. Your
okay, you're free to go as well and you have a blessed day. Get your reset. Any please, ready? The Lawrence, that case was reset.
I like the way she told the top dog.
I'm not listed as attorney record on the docket, but I have filed my, notice of appearance this morning. He was just taken into custody by Judge Stevens
Okay,
in regards to a bond issue. And we're set for trial on felony cases, I believe, on the 28th this month.
okay.
But this was a new case that was filed
Oh,
after the fact.
so y'all had this misdemeanor and those felonies?
Right, because he had several misdemeanors here, but we pled to those back in February, I think it was.
Right.
Okay,
And then this one
And
came
then
later.
this one came out.
okay. Okay,
See if we received it.
okay.
You said they took him into custody?
Yeah, his bond.
Yeah, Judge doubled his bonds on felony cases.
Oh, we haven't received it.
Okay.
Okay, so what we'll do, he's in custody, so the case is gonna get reset anyway.
Hmm.
Yeah, and then, we'll put you on it. And then I guess once they get you say there's a court date,
It's August 18th, so.
Well, it must have
Oh,
gotten moved
okay.
already, but yeah.
yeah, we're gonna reset it on August 18th.
It was GPS issue.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, we'll reset it to August 18th.
Okay. All right,
Okay.
thank you, Judge.
Did you know?
Okay, thank you.
This is cause number 25 CCCR 0774. Case is style of state of Texas versus Brianna Jones. Ms. Jones, is that your full name? Ms. Jones, would you please raise your right hand? Ms. Jones, do you swear affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Jones, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Ms. Jones?
Doing good for me, sir. How are you?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Ms. Jones, you're representing your case by your attorney, Attorney John Macy. And Mr. Macy, how are you doing?
I'm fine, Your Honor.
That's good. And the state is represented in this case by Attorney Shane Hilton. Attorney Hilton, how are you doing?
I'm good, Your Honor. Thank you.
Mr. Macy, do you waive a record in Ms. Jones' case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Jones, I have before me on my computer a document that is titled Information. This information was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. In this information, it alleges that you, Brianna Jones, on or about February 15th of 2025, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class B misdemeanor offense interfering with public duties. Ms. Jones, do you understand what you have been charged with?
Yes, sir.
To this charge, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Are you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
And are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest the charges?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Jones, I also have before me a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishment. It's also labeled as State's Exhibit Number 1. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 2 of this same document, there are a set of initials, BJ, on the line next to a box that says check no contendere, which means no contest. Did you place your initials on this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 3 of this same document, there is a signature above the line that is titled Defendant. Is this your signature?
Yes, sir.
On the next document that's titled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant?
Yes, sir.
At the top of this document, there are 2 boxes checked. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Yes, sir.
The second box that's checked states that you're waiving your right to an appeal, which means you're giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Yes, sir.
I also have a document on paper that is titled Discovery Certification. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Jones, before you sign and initial these documents, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand everything that your attorney went over?
Yes, sir.
Is everything in these documents true and correct
Yes, sir.
to the best of your knowledge? Ms. Jones, are you a citizen of the United States? State,
State, offer State's Exhibit 1, Your Honor.
No objection.
no objection. State's Exhibit Number 1 will be admitted. Mr. Macy, you advised and counseled Ms. Jones. Is there any evidence that she is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, Your Honor.
And Ms. Jones, your attorney, Mr. Macy, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Jones, I will accept your plea of no contest. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
Yes, we do, Your Honor.
And what is the agreement?
Your Honor, we'd ask the court for 12 months deferred adjudication, a fine of $300, repayment of court cost, and 40 hours of community service.
Okay. And Mr. Macy, were you appointed in this case?
I was, Your Honor.
What's the court cost? 277?
Yes.
Okay. Ms. Jones, the state is offering that you serve 1 year deferred adjudicated probation. During the 1 year probationary period, you'll be required to pay a fine of $300 plus court costs of $277. You'll be required to pay a probation fee of $60 a month, your analysis of $15 a month, reimbursement fee of $15, and you'll be required to reimburse Jefferson County Code Appointed Attorney's fees of $350. Your total monthly installments, that is the total amount that you will be required to pay each month, is $167 a month. Will you be able to pay the $167 a month?
No, sir.
Okay. May I see her affidavit of indigence?
Okay.
Okay, Ms. Jones, I have before me a document that is titled Jefferson County Affidavit of Indigence. I'm handing this document to your attorney. He will hand it to you for you to review.
This is your income, this is your expenses. And what's your signature in the back? Please ask you about.
Okay. Now, Ms. Jones, have you reviewed this document?
Yes, sir.
Is everything in this document still true and correct today?
No, sir. I'm currently looking for a job right now.
So you're on it. Okay, so that's even. Okay, ma'am, on Zoom, would you please put your mic on mute? And then when we call your case, you can take it off of mute.
All right.
Thank you. Okay, let's see. Okay. Ms. Jones, the court is gonna find that you're indigent. And based on the finding of indigency, pursuant to Article 42.15 of the Texas Code of Criminal Procedure, the fine of $300 plus court costs of $277, which comes to a total of $577, will be converted to 46 hours of community service. The attorney's fees of $350 will be waived, which means you would not have to pay that pursuant to Article 26.05 G-11. The $15 reimbursement fee will be waived also, which means you will not have to pay that. And that's pursuant to Article 102.018 of the Texas Code of Criminal Procedure. The probation fee in this case of $60 a month will be reduced to the statutory minimum of $25 a month. You will be required to pay the urinalysis fee of $15 a month. Your total monthly installments, that is the total amount that you will be required to pay each month, is $43 a month. Okay, will you be able to pay the $43 each month?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You will also be required to perform 40 hours of community service. Now, the 40 hours of community service will be in addition to the 46 hours that was converted from the fine and court costs, which comes to a total of 86 hours of community service. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And you also be required to adhere to the other standard terms and conditions of this probation. Now, Ms. Jones, do you understand the state's offer and the court's findings in this case?
Yes, sir.
Do you think that it's fair and just?
Yes, sir.
And do you accept it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ms. Jones, I'll follow the people who are in agreement with the court's findings in this case. Now, Ms. Jones, if you successfully complete this probationary period, this case will be dismissed. It would not result in conviction on your record. And you may qualify for non-disclosure, whereby your record will be sealed to the general public. You can talk to your attorney about the non-disclosure because he's quite competent in those matters. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, Ms. Jones, I see that you're not here by yourself. And who are you here with?
My mother.
Your mother? Ma'am, thanks for coming down here with your daughter. You know, I know a lot of times you probably was expecting to come down here, have your BFFs, you know, y'all call them your best friends for life, your ride or die, those people who will be with you through thick and thin. But on days like today, they're not here. You know why? Because they got something else better to do than to be here with you. But there's somebody who is here with you, your true ride or die, your BFF, and that's your mother. She took time from her schedule to be here because there was nothing else more important in the world but to be here with you. Okay. And so I know this is not the best day of her life seeing you here before the court, but you can change that. Okay. I know you might think, okay, my life is over, I'm in a storm. But remember this, when you're walking through a storm, hold your head high. Don't be afraid of the dark. Because at the end of the storm, there's a golden sky and a sweet silver song of the Lord. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on with hope and hope in your heart. You'll never walk alone. You know, you can look at this, some people might look at this as a stumbling block, but you ought to look at it as a stepping stone. And people use stepping stones to reach high heights in life. What I'm trying to tell you is this, whatever you want to accomplish in life, this is not going to stop you from doing it. Okay? But it's up to you to make it a stepping stone. Okay? You can reach all of the goals that you want to reach, and you can make that lady that's here with you proud. Okay? We've all made mistakes in life. You know, we've all sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. Well, we have a God who is a God of another chance, not just a second chance. All right. Now I know your mom is here. She's the person that put a roof over your head, clothes on your back, food on the table, and she probably had to put a little spanking on your butt when you was growing up. But all of those things were done because she loved you. And so before the day is over, you need to get that young lady that's here with you, that you call mom, a big hug and a kiss. Okay? So you can put all of this behind you, and I believe that if you just put your mind to it, you can get through it. All right? So
Yes, sir.
you stand next to the bailiff, follow her directions. Once you finish following her directions, you'll be free to go. And you have a blessed day. And ma'am, thanks for coming out here with your daughter.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Right, put his.
Okay, and yeah, make sure you have your paperwork that she's gonna give you, keep it with you, because there's a warrant out, and so if you get stopped, you can show the officer that paperwork, it has the same number that's on the warrant, so they'll know that it's been taken care of. So, but the warrant should be going away sometime today, it just takes a little while to get through the system.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, and Mr. Macy, you're free to go.
Thank you, Judge.
We have another we're working on, is that? Caitlin Van Duren. Let me pull this computer a little slow today. Yeah, they moving a little slow. Man, my scroll is just white. Thank you for this. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Copy. Should have, Miss, well, see if Macy is still there.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. Okay. Okay. Jefferson County Court at Law number 2 is back in session. The court is in session and calls numbers 25 CCCR 0260. Case is filed in the state of Texas versus, is that Catlin or Caitlin?
Caitlin.
Caitlin Van Duren. Ms. Van Duren, is that your full name? Ms. Van Duren, would you please raise your right hand? Ms. Van Duren, do you swear affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth so help you God? Ms. Van Duren, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Ms. Van Duren? I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Ms. Van Duren, you're represented in your case by your attorney Christy Cawthon. Attorney Cawthon, how are you doing?
Doing well, Your Honor.
That's good. Now, Ms. Cawthon, do you waive a record in Ms. Van Duren's case?
I do, Your Honor.
Ms. Van Duren, I have before me on my computer a document that is titled Information. This information was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. In this information, it alleges that you, Caitlin Van Duren, on or about December 20th of 2024, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class A misdemeanor offense of theft of property, which was greater than or equal to $750, but less than $2,500. Ms. Van Duren, do you understand what you have been charged with?
Yes, sir.
To this charge, Ms. Van Duren, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading guilty because you are guilty? And Ms. Van Duren, I also have before me a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishments. This document is also labeled as State's Exhibit Number 1. Do you recognize this document? On page 2 of this same document, there's a set of initials on a line next to the box that's checked guilty. You place your initials on this document. On page 3 of the same document, there's a signature above the line that's titled Defendant. Is this your signature?
Yes.
On the next document that's titled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant? At the top of this document, there are 2 boxes checked. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that statement? The second box that's checked states that you're waiving your right to an appeal, which means you're giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that statement? I also have a document that is titled Discovery Certification. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Is this your signature on the line that's titled Defendant?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Van Duren, before you signed and initialed these documents, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir.
And did you read and understand everything that your attorney went over?
Yes, sir.
Is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Van Duren, Are you a citizen of the United States?
State offer States Exhibit 1.
Any objections?
No objection, Your Honor.
No objections. States Exhibit number 1 will be admitted. And Ms. Carlton, you've advised and counseled Ms. Van Duren. Is there any evidence that she is mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Van Duren, your attorney, Ms. Carlton, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with her representation?
Yes.
Has she provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Sir.
Ms. Van Duren, I will accept your plea of guilty. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
Yes, we do, Your Honor.
And what is the agreement?
We'd ask the court for 1 year of deferred adjudication with a fine of $500, repayment of court costs, 40 hours of community service, and completion of the theft prevention class.
Okay. And Ms. Carlton, were you appointed?
Yes, Your Honor.
What's the court cost? Okay. Ms. Van Duren, the state is offering that you serve 1 year deferred adjudicated probation. During the 1 year probationary period, you'll be required to pay a fine of $500. Those court costs of $277. You'll be required to pay a probation fee of $60 a month, your analysis fee of $15 a month, reimbursement fee of $15. And you'll be required to pay you'll be required to reimburse Jefferson County court-appointed attorney's fees of $350. Now, your total monthly installments, that is the total amount that you will be required to pay, is $186 a month. Will you be able to pay the $186 a month?
Yes, sir.
You will. You will also be required to perform 40 hours of community service, attend and complete a theft class, and adhere to the other standard terms and conditions of this probation. Now, Ms. Van Duren, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Yes, sir.
Do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Now, Ms. Van Duren, I'll follow the plea bargain agreement that you have entered into with the state. Now, Ms. Van Duren, if you successfully complete this probationary period, this case will not result in a conviction on your record. It will be dismissed, and you may qualify for a non-disclosure whereby your record will be sealed to the general public. You can talk to your attorney about the non-disclosure because she's quite competent in those matters. Okay. Now, Ms. Van Duren, this will conclude your case. And Ms. Van Duren, I see that you came to court with someone. Who is that?
Mama.
Your mother. Okay. Ma'am, thanks for coming down here with your daughter. Now, Ms. Van Duren, I know you heard what I told the other young lady. And your mother, she's here with you today because, believe it or not, she loves you. Okay. You know, a lot of young people tend to think that, you know, they put a lot of stock in their friends. But you know what? What I found out, none of my friends put a roof over my head. None of them put clothes on my back. None of them put food on my table. Right? But my mom and my dad did. That lady did. Like I said, you know, I told the other young lady, you know, this is not the proudest day of your mother. But guess what? You can change that. Right? You can put all of this behind you. And the person that I'm looking at today, you know, You're gonna be a brand new person, right? You can do it, but you just have to put your mind to it. If you believe in your heart, you can achieve whatever you want to achieve in life. This is only a stumbling block. And as I mentioned to the young lady earlier, we've all sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. We all made mistakes in life, but we have a God who's a God of another chance. Okay, you're getting another chance. Okay. As I mentioned to you, you can put all of this behind you. You won't have this conviction on your record. To the general public, they can't see it. And you can accomplish whatever you want. You can take this stumbling block that some people look at as a stumbling, and you can make it a stepping stone. Okay. But you got to keep your head up. So it might be a storm that you're going through, but just like I told the other young lady, when you're walking through a storm, hold your head high. Don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the sky, there's a sweet silver song of the lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on with hope in your heart. You know one thing about hope? Hope floats. And so when you're drowning in confusion, frustration, hold on to hope because hope floats and you can hold on to it and you can get out of the whatever little trouble that you're in, but you got to believe in yourself. And you got to believe in that lady right there because all of the things I know she told you, you probably didn't believe it. Sometimes we believe our friends before we believe our parents. But guess what? The road that you're going down, she's already been down. I've already been down. We looking through our rearview mirror. And so what we're trying to do is tell you what to avoid. Okay, so that you won't fall in some of the pitfalls that's along the way. Life is a journey. Okay. It's a road that we're traveling. And we've been on this road a lot longer than you. All right. You see, I know you got a lot of hair on your head. I used to have some hair, a whole lot of hair on my head too. But over time, it changed. But like I say, just hold on, make sure you get that lady a hug and a kiss today. All right. You'll be all right. You're gonna follow the directions of the bailiff. Once you finish following the directions of the bailiff, you're free to go. You have a blessed day. And ma'am, thanks for coming out here with your daughter and Miss Carlton and Mr. Macy. Let me This is cause number 24 CCCR 2192, case is filed in the state of Texas versus Dennis Sadler Jr. Mr. Sadler, is that your full name?
Yes.
How are you doing, Mr. Sadler? I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Now, Mr. Sadler, you represent this case by attorney Krista Coffin. Ms. Coffin, you wanted to approach?
Yes, Your Honor, I wanted to see if this case can be reset.
Okay,
The attorney that's over this is in trial right now, so there's neither of the prosecutors.
okay, so that's Haley Simmons?
Yes,
Okay,
I have released paper discovery.
and he just released the discovery for me.
okay, so we're gonna reset it. Give us a reset date. August 20th, 2025. Okay, now, Mr. Sadler, you're gonna get your reset from our court coordinator. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go. And you have a blessed day. And it should have, all of the information on Ms. Carson on that paperwork.
Okay.
And, okay. Make sure that, yeah, they put the correct address and stuff on it. But sometimes the computer have a glitch.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you
May I
are.
be excused?
Yeah,
Your
you may
Honor?
be
Thank
excused.
you, Your Honor.
And, next case is cause number 25 CCCR 0616. Case is filed in the state of Texas versus Susie Alarcon. Ms. Alarcon is.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Good, how about yourself?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Alarcon, you're represented in your case by your attorney, James Paget. Mr. Paget, how are you doing?
Doing well. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Mr. Paget, what is your announcement in Mr. Alarcon's case?
Your Honor, we have just received the discovery. You would give us 30 days. I'll meet with my client and we'll have an announcement for you. If
Okay.
not disposed of on the next setting.
Okay, give us a reset date.
August 20th.
August 20th? Okay, this case will be reset August 20th. Ms. Alarcon. Ms. Alarcon, stay in contact with your attorney. You're free to go and you have a blessed day. And Mr. Paget, your reset will be sent to you. You're free to go as well and you have a blessed day.
Thank you, Your
Thank
Honor. You as
you.
well.
You're welcome.
I would, but.
Okay,
Gonna
why
be,
don't you come on up?
gonna be tied up down there, it sounds like.
Okay, this is, cause number 25 CCCR 0994.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Case the style of state of Texas versus Dwayne Isaac. Mr. Isaac, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Mr. Isaac?
I'm doing good.
That's good. Now, Mr. Isaac, you're represented in your case by your attorney, Attorney David Grove. Mr. Grove, how are you doing?
Good, Judge, thank you.
Now, Mr. Grove, what is your announcement in Mr. Isaac's case?
Judge, since the prosecutor assigned to the case is in trial in another court, I'd ask that we have this case reset for the short future to see if we can negotiate, to see if we can resolve the case. But I don't think we will be able to talk to her today.
How soon you, Mr. Ubel, you was getting ready to say something?
No, I said likely not. No, like, he was just saying that he doesn't expect to be able to talk to the Senate
Yeah.
today, and I would
Okay.
disagree.
You want a short recess?
Yes, sir. I don't think
Reset.
it'll take too long. I think
Give 'em
we'll
about
be
2
able to
weeks.
talk just yet.
Yeah, 2 weeks, okay.
Unless Mr. Hubel wants to dismiss it or something.
No, I'm good.
I won't oppose it.
Yes, okay, this case we reset for July 28th, 2025. Mr. Isaac, you're gonna get your reset from our court coordinator.
Yes,
Once you
sir.
get your reset, you're free to go. You have a blessed day.
Thank you.
And Mr. Grove, you're free to go as well. You have a blessed day.
Thank you, Judge. All right, we give you one more chance to dismiss it and you know you can be a hero.
Jefferson County Court at Law number 2 is back in session. The court is in session. The call is number 25 CCCR 1292. Case is style of the state of Texas versus Kara Jefferson. Ms. Jefferson, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Jefferson, would you please raise your right hand? Ms. Jefferson, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Jefferson, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Ms. Jefferson?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Ms. Jefferson, you're represented in your case by your attorney, Marcus Wilkerson. Attorney Wilkerson, how are you doing?
I'm good, Judge, thank you.
And Mr. Wilkerson, do you waive a record in Ms. Jefferson's case?
Yes, sir.
And Ms. Jefferson, I have before me on my computer a document that is titled information. This information was filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. In this information, it alleges that you, Kara Jefferson, on or about April 10th of 2025, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class A misdemeanor offense of failed to identify with intent to give false information. Ms. Jefferson, do you understand what you've been charged with?
Yes, sir.
To this charge, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Are you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
And are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest the charges?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Jefferson, I also have before me on my computer a document that is titled misdemeanor plea admonishment. It's also labeled as State's Exhibit Number 1. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 2 of this same document, there's a set of initials CJ on the line next to a box that's checked, no
Yeah.
contendere, which means no contest. Did you place your initials on this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 3 of this same document, there's a signature above the line that is titled defendant. Is this your signature?
Yes, sir.
And on the next document that's titled trial court certification of defendant's right of appeal, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled defendant?
Yes, sir.
At the top of this document, there are 2 boxes checked. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargaining case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Yes, sir.
Second box that's checked states that you're waiving your right to an appeal, which means you're giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that statement?
Yes, sir.
I also have a document that is titled discovery certification. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled defendant?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Jefferson, before you signed and initialed all of these documents that I showed you, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand everything that your attorney went over?
Yes, sir.
Is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Jefferson, are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, sir.
State offer State's Exhibit 1.
No objection.
No objection. State's Exhibit Number 1 will be admitted. And Mr. Wilkerson, you've advised and counseled Ms. Jefferson. Is there any evidence that she is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, Your Honor.
And Ms. Jefferson, your attorney, Mr. Wilkerson, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Jefferson, I will accept your plea of no contest. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargaining agreement?
Yes, we do, Your Honor.
What is the agreement?
Your Honor, we'd ask the court for 55 days in county jail with credit for time served of 55 days. And ask that the court costs in this matter be taxed and retired.
Ms. Jefferson, state is offering that you serve 55 days in Jefferson County Jail. You will not be required to serve any more time in the Jefferson County Jail in this case because you've already served 55 days in Jefferson County Jail. Therefore, you will be given credit for the time that you've already served. Your court costs in this case will be taxed and retired. That simply means that the time that you spent in jail has already paid off the court costs. Therefore, court costs will be taxed and retired. Ms. Jefferson, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
And do you think the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Yes, sir.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Jefferson, I'll follow the plea bargaining agreements that you have entered into with the state. Now, Ms. Jefferson, you're gonna stand next to the bailiff, follow her directions. Once you finish following her directions, you'll be free to go.
Yes, sir.
And you have a blessed day.
You too. Thank you.
You are.
Did you send the dismissal on the other one?
That's on that other case. I got it.
Okay.
That's on-
It's like, what?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Confused.
I didn't have that. I didn't get slow. Okay.
That's all for my cases, Judge. I'm gonna hang
Okay. This is cause number 25 CCCR 0454. Casey Styles, State of Texas versus Henry Lee Alexander. And Mr. Alexander, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Mr. Alexander?
I'm fine. How you doing?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Now, Mr. Alexander, originally you were appointed Giles Cole, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And you were given information to contact Mr. Cole, and Mr. Cole was given information to contact you.
Sir.
That's right. And has Mr. Cole been in contact with you?
No, sir. I actually contacted his office like yesterday, and they were supposed to contact me back, but no response.
They haven't responded to you
Yet.
since, okay. Now, I see that Mr. Cole was appointed June 10th of 2025. Apparently, that was the time that you were in court for the arraignment. Is that correct?
June 10th.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
the
yes,
date.
yes.
We have appointment date is June 10th, 2025.
Right, I think.
Yeah,
Not
okay,
completely
that's not a
sure.
problem. And so, the court was a little concerned about, Mr. Cole, not being in contact with you. In fact, the court had also made attempts to contact, Mr. Cole from here, and we were unable to contact him as well. And so therefore, the court had rescinded Mr. Cole's appointment, and we appointed Mr. Marcus Wilkerson.
All right.
Okay. So at this point, Mr. Wilkerson is gonna serve as your attorney. And of course, Mr. Wilkerson has to get the discovery. He has to do the investigation and all of that type stuff.
Okay.
And so he has your he'll be giving your contact information. You'll be also giving his contact information. I know that. Do you live in New Orleans?
Yes, ma'am. No,
Okay.
sir. I'm sorry.
Okay, so since you live in New Orleans, I guess y'all will probably be communicating a lot by telephone. I would
Well,
imagine.
Judge, that's gonna be kind of impossible because the issue isn't the offense report. I've read that. I conveyed the information in it.
Okay.
It's alleged that it's distrustful. His mother's already telling him how crooked I am in the system and everything else. So, I feel like, already trust has been completely defeated, and he's gonna have to come to Beaumont to review his video, obviously.
Oh, there's a
Can't do
video?
that over the phone, so.
Okay. Now, Mr. Alexander,
Given the conversation that's already taken place and what was said as I was coming back in the courtroom, I don't think I can effectively represent him, Your Honor.
okay, so, hold on a minute, let's do this. You initially qualified for a court-appointed attorney, is that correct?
Yes.
And so you still qualify for a court-appointed attorney. Jefferson County Court at Law number 2 is back in session. The court is in session and calls number 25 CCCR 1038, case of style of the state of Texas versus Jesus Alberto Silva. Jesus Silva was scheduled to be in court this morning at 9 a.m. At or about 9 a.m. Court's barely called the name of Jesus Silva. At the courthouse door, Jesus Silva did not answer. Jesus Silva has not appeared in court since the court has been in session. The time now is 11:43 a.m. on today's date of July 18, 2025. Ms. Bailiff, would you please call the name of Jesus Silva at the courthouse door?
Yes. Jesus Silva. Jesus Silva. No response,
Jesus Silva's name was just called again at the courthouse door. Jesus Silva did not answer. A reasonable time has passed to give Mr. Silva opportunity to appear in court. He has not appeared in court. State, do you have a motion? That motion will be granted. Jesus Silva bond will be forfeited and a warrant shall be issued for his arrest. And clause number 25 CCCR 1038. And this will conclude the calling of the court's announcement docket on the day's date, July 18, 2025. And County Court at Law number 2, Jefferson County, Texas. Judge Terrence L. Holmes presiding. Everyone, please have a blessed day. Prosecutors, you are excused. You're welcome.